accompanied to the ring by Colonel Robert Parker from parts unknown, the Super Assassins.
Well, Dusty, as we said at the outset, we have got a lot to learn about this team, and the fact is, I'll be honest with you, I've learned absolutely nothing so far except that I'm on the side of light with Robert Parker.
Well, I tell you what, you know, Parker has guided some great teams and great individuals, if you will. And we're going to have a hardcore look at the Super Assassins.
Your opponents, Marcus Bagwell, Scotty Riggs, the American Males.
And the Males at one time held the World Tag Team Championship, so they certainly know what it is like to compete at the very highest level. Here in World Championship Wrestling.
Right here on Prime, we are looking at a new team, but we're looking at them guided by Colonel Parker, been very successful here in WCW. We're looking at the American Males who have been World Tag Team Champions. You said Christopher Cruz. So right here is one of them cases to where some got to gear. You know what I mean? This is not a turning point or what I mean for the American Males, but if the Super Assassins are going to get off the block, they got to get a victory here. I'm talking about a clean victory.
And Dusty, you've got to be wondering what's going through the mind of the American Males who have been absolutely unable to scout at all the Super Assassins who have just made their entrance here into World Championship Wrestling. They know nothing about them, whether they're competent in the ring or not, whether they're powerful, whether they're fast. They don't know anything about it.
Well, you know, just like, let me say this though, Chris, about that, okay? Just like there is a phone line to people that believe they're in the know, that never put on a pair of tights, that never wrestled, always want to be a promoter, they always wanted to be somebody, and all they do is write about what they think it should be. Well, there is also a phone line in the real world of professional wrestling that you call down and you call somebody and say, have you heard of the Super Assassins? And that guy will say, yeah, they were down in Mexico, or they were somewhere, they were in Europe, and they possess this and that. Believe me, the American Males have a little clue of what these guys are all about. I guarantee that happens because you have to, because you lose here, Chris, as you said, right here, on the Prime, if they lose here, they're going to be way down the list. I'm talking about the American Male.
Everybody,
that makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. Excellent analysis and great insight into the inside of the often murky and mysterious world of professional wrestling. We often don't get a peek inside the world. And now the whip there by one of the Super Assassins on Scotty Riggs, who goes up. Oh, and Bagwell is going to help him. He brings him over. A version of a Frankensteiner, and look at Riggs. Letting loose, he goes for the one, the two. Oh, some power there on the part of the Super Assassins, who look to be very big men, Dusty.
Yeah, they're good size, and they're not real around the middle heavy is what I'm saying. It looks like they possess a lot of strength. But bottom line here, Parker's got a game plan for them, and already they're out of that game plan, and the American Males can do that to you.
Now Scotty Riggs up. Double axe handle blow onto the left arm of the Super Assassin, who had a look on his face like, did you really need to do that?
Yeah, absolutely, because that'll break a socket. That'll tear your arm right out of socket right there.
The very quick tags, the trademark of the American Males, brought them one time to the World Tag Team Championships, may bring them back. Bagwell, of course, in a previous incarnation, also held one half of the World Tag Team Championship.
Well, let me give you a little more insight while this thing is going on right here. You hear Parker giving him that. That was one assassin, only one, the great assassin of past that I had so many battles with. And he was a huge man, about 280, you know what I mean? And he was quick as a cat. And there were times to where, of all the battles that I ever had, he was probably one of the most fierce competitors to ever wear a mask. And we haven't seen mask guys in a long time come to WCW. So hopefully here, by these guys even carrying the name of Assassin, that already tells me that they got to be pretty good. I'm telling you that. Parker would not say, will you, or, you know, you guys are Super Assassins. He looked for them and he found them. But they ain't doing too well right now.
The double shoulder block, and Riggs moves over, hooks the leg, gets just a one count. This appears to be the bigger of these two big Super Assassins. You're right, Dusty. Anyone in wrestling knows the history of the name Assassins, and you do not take that name lightly, as you just indicated.
No, he was the best masked man, I believe. More even in a way, Wrestling 2, I thought was probably the best masked man. The destroyer of years gone by in Wrestling 2, and Assassin was the meanest, the baddest. And I'm going to tell you what, I had battles with him that I'm still hurting over.
Attempted a layer. Oh, wait a minute. Some double teaming. Some might call that good teamwork on the part of the Super Assassins.
Well, they had to do something to turn the momentum around.
And that's exactly what they have done. And now Riggs and Bagwell seem to have lost it. And Riggs It's real wobbly, real shaky right now. Can the Super Assassins capitalize on it? Whoa! Right into the big outstretched boot. We're at the Disney MGM Studios. It's our feature match this week on WCW Prime, our Prime Match of the Week. A pull of the hair there by Riggs. I beg your pardon, on Riggs by the Super Assassins. Oh, man, he drops him right in the small of his back.
Yeah, it seems now that they are being more methodical and they're taking their time and they're trying to stick to their game plan now that Colonel Parker has laid out for them because they know the importance of this situation with the American males.
And time now for a 2-minute break, but we'll be back with a completion of this. Chris Cruz and the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, calling this feature action. The former World Tag Team champs, the American males, against the brand new team of the Super Assassins, Dusty.
While we were away, the Super Assassins really kept grinding and bumping right here and really staying to their new game plan, and they were bumping and grinding and really creating a situation here to where they might take a victory right here. And what a big victory it would be. Wow, what a shot.
Man, oh man. And Scotty Riggs may be out of it. Here comes one. Here comes two, and Bagwell in to rescue his young partner.
One thing for the fans to understand out there, when you're in there with a masked man, you don't really get an opportunity to see what kind of expressions he has, whether he's hurting or not, because he got that mask on. And that was one of the things Wrestling 2 used to tell me. He wore that because he didn't want to telegraph his thing to the opponent, much like football. Now you see the screens on the guys, the linebackers, because you don't want to see the eyes and stuff. So that mask comes into play for these guys.
Now there's the tag. Excellent analysis, because you're right, Dusty. You do kind of need to help it does help to read the face of your opponent.
That's not clubbering. They have 1/5 apiece. That's 2 fisted. That's 2 fists, not 4 fists on one guy. That wasn't clubbering. Super Assassins did not clubber, fans. I know the fans got their control things. They're going to run that back and everything, but they did not clubber. That was not clubbering.
Now, that was not clubbering.
No, because if you've seen, if I had my telestrate, I could have said, stop it right here. And Diane's working on that, and I could have showed you that it was just 2 fists clubbering.
I know it wasn't. I know what clubbering is after all these years. Months, days, weeks, hours, minutes, seconds. Scotty Riggs straight now over the top rope. He needs to take a flyer. He desperately needs to find Marcus Alexander Bagwell. And look out! Oh, wait a minute. He gets out of the way.
Got hung up.
Eyes in the back of his head. Fantastic.
You need to make that tag.
The fans here at the Disney MGM Studios trying to help Scotty Riggs. He does it. And this time the referee sees it. And there's Bagwell. Rights, left. He gets some speed. Whoa, man, he flies. Here comes the pin. He's going to do it. 2.5.
Well, I'll tell you something that really happened right there in that situation. Exactly what happened. The Super Assassin standing out here on inside did not come in. He did not waste any energy. He waited for his man to take the ball away from Bagwell, and that's just what happened. Great coaching, great teamwork. A little thing like that can turn a match around.
A big splash. Bagwell should do it. 1, 2, no. A rescue there. All 4 men in the ring. But Scotty Riggs, he's had the stuffing beaten out of him. Oh, the double drop kick. And out goes one of the Super Assassins right outside the ring. We don't even know who the legal Super Assassin is, frankly.
He's the one with the yellow mask.
But thank you very much. The double hip toss.
Boy, he is up there high. What's he doing there?
He is high. Oh, wait a minute. That was a headbutt there. Did he have something in his mask?
Look at this. And the switcheroo.
1, 2, and 3. No.
Hey, that's not the legal guy. Wow. Shade of the original Assassin.
Well, great teamwork, and look at Colonel Rob Parker.
What a find, and what a big victory right here on WCW Prime.
Got a lot of beef on the hook here. You better be watching, folks.
Wow. What a victory.
We'll see this again, Dusty. It wasn't fair at all.
Well, right here, the Super Assassins went to the game plan and got it hooked in real well and was taking the American males to task, if you will. And then we've seen a situation right here to where this Super Assassin come up here and laid into him right there in the temple where he had anything in his master knot. And look here. The wrong guy, but they look just alike. Look like twins.
That was, as you call it, the switcheroo. And we're back here on the Prime right after these messages.